Harry, when you were on Shadowhunters, your character was a bisexual. How old was he?
No one knows yet. Around 400 years old, somewhere.
Okay, bisexual warlock. But what were your discussions like with? I mean, your show came from source material. There'd been other things they were leaning into, but did you have some of those conversations with how his sexuality would be represented and what kind of relationships we'd see him have? Did that come up at all?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I want to say like how wonderful this panel is and how incredibly informative and also such a great conversation, I think, for not just audiences, but even for me to hear, I think from the courage that it takes to be able to say like, you know what, no, this is my truth, and be able to go to the people that are in a higher above you, to be able to say like, let's make this right and let's do this right. And I think going and segueing into your question is, those conversations are definitely had, because I think coming from source material, obviously everyone knows when you adapt something, you kind of have a little bit, you're gonna adapt it for TV, and it's gonna change a little bit. And I think what was important for a lot of people is the relationship for my character Magnus and Alec, and making sure that that is not watered down, that is not taken to a place where it's like just TV friendly, and it's something that we can really go there and be able to have conversations about sexuality, and also how it's being taken in this shadow world, which in the end of the day, it's still very conservative and kind of represents in our world today now. But I think for me, what was most important is, outside of just getting the character right and doing my job as an actor, is making sure those stereotypes that are had towards specifically bisexual characters, and sometimes even like being just like promiscuous, and then like not being able to have just a good relationship, and to not have to have all that drama of the makings of television. I think that was something important for us to talk about. Even what I commend, like Todd and Darren, there's a scene where, it was a past love of a girlfriend that he had, and there was an opportunity for him to possibly like cheat on Alec. And it was this moment where he said that, I fall in love with the soul, and not with the specific gender, and little things like that I think written in dialogue. I think it's incredibly important to plant seeds into audiences to really think further outside of just what they've been told in I guess past TV shows that haven't really gone deeper, have a deeper dive into sexuality, or seeing, I guess, even a couple being domesticated, on television in a weird sci-fi fantasy world that, some people don't get to see much. But we definitely had those conversations, and I was very fortunate to be able to learn a lot as well in the process.
And I think your fans did too, and they responded.
They responded really positively.
I'm sorry.
Hanging on those words.
I hope I'm back now. Am I back now?
Yeah.
You are.
Okay. All right.
Let
Thank
him
you.
keep filling in the blanks for you.
I like it. He's got my back. I love that the moderator's the only one who's having a problem here.